Welcome back to Live Zone Sports. Happy Thanksgiving and happy holidays to everybody out there, whatever you're celebrating or not celebrating. Welcoming in Live Zone. What's going on, man?
It's going good. We got a few games here to talk about, and I'm very excited to talk about them this year. So let's get right into it.
Yes, we're looking at some great NFL games for Thanksgiving Day. Uh, Packers, Lions, Washington versus Dallas. And then we also got Seattle and the 49ers. I'm curious to see what your thoughts on the games are. Let's start out with the Lions and the Packers. What are you thinking? What's your vibe for the game?
I think that this is going to be one for the Lions here. I think seeing them play every year, we've seen a lot of bad games on Thanksgiving with the Detroit Lions. Coming in this season hot with probably the second best team in the NFC, I really do think that this is going to be an exciting game. I think Jared Goff and I think that Jordan Love are going to have amazing games. I think it's going to be a high scoring one. I do think that, it's going to be a little bit scary for the Lions at first because they give up a lot of points in the first half, but I think that they'll be able to get it done, and I think that the Lions are going to take the dub here.
I definitely agree with you there. I'm on the Lions train as well at home against a mid Green Bay Packers team, offense and defensive wise, and the Lions are a top two in offensive yards. I think they're going to absolutely run away with this game on Thanksgiving Day at home. They're just rolling, clicking. They're 8-2 since first time since the 60s. Uh, it's a good year to be a Lions fan, and I think they're winning games that they should win and close games. So I think it's another win for the Lions here. Comeback last week of 13 points in the last four. They got 18 points in the last 4 minutes, but it was a 13-point comeback in the last 4 minutes against Chicago. So
Yep.
I think they're going to keep on running. So moving on from there, we're looking at the Washington Redskins versus the Dallas Cowboys, visiting them in Dallas. What are you feeling for this one?
I think the Cowboys have an easy game. Just like the Detroit Lions here, I see it being a very high scoring game with the quarterbacks, but I think that Dallas takes it. I think you're going to see at least a 300-yard game from Dak. I think that Dallas Cowboys are going to blow them out.
Yeah. Um, I this is one of those games that I'm a little worried about, but I still think the Cowboys will win the game. It ultimately comes down to Dak Prescott. If he doesn't make any mistakes and is on target, Cowboys will win this game handedly. If Dak is throwing interceptions and not on target with his receivers, I think it's a closer game than we think. And Washington then could have a chance to win this game. But on paper and looking beforehand, I'm definitely going Dallas as well, handedly. Final game, my favorite game, the most interesting game of the day, Seattle and the 49ers. What are you feeling on this one?
I'm gonna go against the grain on this one. After seeing Seattle and the way that they played last week, if Geno Smith is going to be healthy and going to be in the game, I see Seattle taking this game away from the 49ers. A lot of people are going to be disappointed because I know a lot of you will be betting for the 49ers, but I have the Seahawks winning by like a touchdown or a field goal.
Awesome pick, awesome pick. I do disagree. I'm gonna go in the other direction, but I understand where you're coming from on this. It was a tough decision for me to pick on this one. I think the 49ers are just going to get it done in this close game this time. The nothing against the Seahawks. I think it's a very evenly matched game. I think anybody could come out with the win, division rival, but I just think the 49ers will get it done this week. I just think it's their week to get the win.
I mean, I can respect that. The reason why I picked the Seahawks is because, listen, they just had a tough game against the Rams after losing by a field goal to them. I have a feeling that Gino and DK are going to come and they're going to come hungry. Tyler Lockett's going to be on board. The offense is going to do great. The defense is going to do even better against another team that's in their division. I just think that the Seahawks are going to get this one done after losing to one of their division rivals already. But I like the 49ers pick. I could definitely see why they could win the game. I think that the 49ers are definitely one of the best teams in the NFL, if not the best. I think that they're the best when healthy, but as of right now, I can't see the Seahawks losing back-to-back games in the division rival.
Great. And those have been the Thanksgiving Day games from us here at Live Zone Sports. Anything you want to say before we head over to another segment?
I just want to say I hope everybody's going to have a good Thanksgiving. I hope you all going to get your food and watch your football and hang out with your family because it's that time of the year. We're heading into the holiday season and we got some very special things for Live Zone, so stay tuned.
Absolutely. That being said, we're going to hop on over to the next segment, so stay tuned here with Live Zone Sports.